every occasion has a noodle at yakisoba, so experience something different. Yakisoba. It literally means fried noodles.
Hey, y'all.
At Sternberg,
Just jumping right into it
cars
and
are more than just hunks of metal that take you from point A to point B. They are also
playing
composed
some
of
video games.
industrial plastics, polymers, and rubbers. We also know it's what's in the car that is more important than the car itself. And that's why it can also carry up to 300 kilograms of human, animal, or consumer goods cargo. The climate control device brings the air temperature to 22 degrees Celsius. It's our way of making our cars comfortable for the majority of mammal species. In fact, it is a perfect vessel for transport from short to medium distances, and we believe that the price we are asking is a fair trade for the value transfer to the consumer. Sternberger, more than just an auto.
This is All That Jazz, formerly known as Jazz Home, the home for jazz, formerly known as Sax Radio. Before that, local news and emergency broadcast network. All That Jazz, where the only emergency is not enough jazz.
Damn it. I was trying to sneeze. Okay. I think I'm a little sick. Why? Hey, there we go. Interesting. Okay. Why not? Hmm. I think that'll help with the overall traffic flow. Hey, good morning. Why not? Hmm. Eh, eh. Waste processing complex. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I understand the point of this stuff. Got it. Wonder if we'll get more of those now. Oh, really? Put that elsewhere. There we go. There it is. there an issue here? What's going on? Oops. There we go. That'll help things. Oops. Three. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3. 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then complete the line over here. All right. It's this line. Let's make it light blue. And match the office stuff. There we go. Should put a ferry line over here. There we go. I have another ferry over here. No, I don't. Okay. Hey, little achievement for using fairy lines. Alright. There's fairy line 2. Okay. Yep, East River Line. Hey, good morning. And this last one is River Cross Line. We'll make that like a lightish green. Ooh, I'm a sneezy boy this morning. Okay. While we're in here, let's do something.
What does it feel like to drive a cloud?
Let's do something with
What
all
does
of
it
this
feel
mass
like
transit
to
I've got
steer
going on
a
here.
river? What does it smell like to smell a mountain? At Jubilee, we're committed to letting you do the impossible. And now we've succeeded in letting you drive the undrivable. The Jubilee Dementia. The car engineers said shouldn't be made. Test drive one today and experience what scientists for decades claimed was beyond the realm of safe driving. Jubilee. Be reasonable or be fast.
Okay.
All that jazz. Because you deserve some.
Gotta bring that up one. There we go. Hell do you mean space already occupied? Alright, there's that, so that's connected. Now I want to take that and just get rid of the extra line. There we go. Blah. Okay. We've got a line running across the lower part of this area and back across the bridge. Is that all we want to do here? Hey, there we go. Let's do this. That might not end up being great, but we can work with that. fix that electrical line. God damn it. Why? All right. There we go. Alright, well, while that's slowly. Three. 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 Getting there. All right. Huh. Alright, that's interesting. Back to water. Huh. Back to normal speed. Eventually this'll be no, we can make this function a little better. There we go. Cool. Alright, there's now a demand for housing. There's also a demand for commercial development, so let's that should be all right. It's a high school in the area. Some parks going. Old Market Street, huh? Oh, hell yeah, cool. All right. Have access to any tuna there? Not really, huh? Looks like there's tuna further up the rivers here, but is that tuna or is that just nothing? That's nothing. Shit. Oh. Get the lines all the way up. There we go. No need to do that now, but nice. Shit. Well, that's cool. This area's gonna get busy quick. Seems like a strange place for that to be, but it'll be fun to have it there. Ah, shit. Okay. This whole district needs policy set.
We all want to be prepared. We all want to be sure that the people we leave behind don't think we're jerks. That's where Final Insurance comes in. We provide peace of mind for when you rest in peace. For a small monthly sum, you can spend your final years knowing that Final Insurance has everything taken care of. Final Insurance, the last insurance you'll ever need.
At Sternberger, our cars
There we
are
go.
more than just hunks of metal that take you from point A to point B. They are also composed of industrial plastics,
There we
polymers,
go.
and rubbers. We also know it's what in the car that is more important than the car itself. And that's why it can also carry up to 300 kilograms of human, animal, or consumer goods cargo. The climate control device brings the air temperature to 22 degrees Celsius. It's our way of making our cars comfortable for the majority of mammal species. In fact, it is a perfect vessel for transport from short to medium distances, and we believe that the price we are asking is a fair trade for the value transfer to the consumer. Sternberger, more than just an auto.
This is All That Jazz, where our slogan is All That Jazz, where jazz and funk are played on the radio.
Scratch, 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 scratch. Felt good. Oof. That's a problem. Vehicles are acting like there is a stoplight here. That should not be there. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Few people are using the extra exits. Oh yeah. That's fine there. Okay. Doing over in the agricultural zone. Let's go back to reading that. have our flour mills. We have our cattle sheds. Need to put in milking parlors and slaughterhouses. Press, lemonade factory, clothing factory, soft paper factory, huh. Modular house factory. The bakery is what we want. Gonna put the bakery here. Why not? I need to focus on death care. Oh, cool. That's a goofy place for that to exist, but screw it, whatever. There we go. Wow. Some of these are doing gangbusters. Good. Hey! Level 5 industry. There we go. Slope too steep. Fine, you're no fun. Okay. We're gonna move all of these over this way. Slope too steep, my ass. Okay. Oops. Okay. Well, that's better than it was. Cool. Oh no. Hell no, they need to get out of there. Apparently everyone and their mother is going to these silos. Alright. Well, that's a waste, but... yeah, look at this. All of that backup is because barns exist. That's wild. Now, I see the purpose of having barns. Let's just put them... somewhere that'll facilitate traffic coming in and out a little better. The amount of vehicles coming across this bridge here is crazy. Oh, here we go. Alright. So we've got a cargo train hub here that is causing this backup. We're gonna have to put this elsewhere. Move the cargo train yard down here and give it its own exit. That might be the way to go. Good morning, ZRM. How's it going? I feel sick. I feel like shit. So I'm screwing around. In the meantime, I'm gonna be switching over to something interesting here soon, but yeah. Two. God damn it. Two. Pain in my ass. There we go. Okay. Getting a Rona. Yeah, best of luck with that, man. Hopefully you'll be alright. Okay. Way more oblong ramp structure than I generally make. This looks like crap, honestly. Alright, so whoa. We can do this. What I want to do is I want to control the flow of vehicles coming into this area. So we can just straight up do that. Move this son of a bitch right over here. And then upgrade the
We all want to be prepared. We all want to be sure that the people we leave behind don't think we're jerks. That's where Final Insurance comes in.
There we go.
We provide
Okay.
peace of mind for when you rest in peace. For a small monthly sum, you can spend your final years knowing that Final Insurance has everything taken care of. Final Insurance, the last insurance you'll ever need.
There we go.
All that jazz. Because you deserve some shit.
I'm gonna forget why that line is that way. Well, I suspect that you will be fine, but either way, stay safe. Oh, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay. There we go. Hopefully this takes care of it. Oh, well, as long as you're vaccinated, then chances are much better that you're perfectly fine. Yeah, it's SimCity. It's New Age SimCity. Who's complaining about water? Who knows? You know, I should upgrade this. Noise dampening barriers. Considering there's a bunch of homes that run right by there. Yeah, this is my chill game. Yeah, it's a very good game. The DLC scheme is a bit The base game is relatively inexpensive, but then in order to really enjoy the game, you gotta buy all the DLC, and there's like $200 worth of DLC for the game. Can be a bit ridiculous, honestly, but I don't know. If you can get them all on sale, it's relatively inexpensive. Like, I own all of this on Xbox, but I wanted to play it on PC, so... And some people don't like this, but I went to G2A and just bought a bunch of codes for the DLC for like $5 a piece, which is a lot more reasonable than what they're asking, which is like triple the price. Why aren't these buildings doing so well here? What do they need? You know what? You know what? There isn't a single goddamn college in my entire city. That would explain a lot. Okay. So this area is now going to be a college district. Damn it. That about right? That is about right. Okay. I'm doing something by placing the streets in that way, and you'll see. Ooh, 28,000, capital city. that area, there's no point for that. Is now going to be our city college. This whole nice wooded area here. Oh, yeah, puppies grow fast, man. Puppies grow very fast. Okay. We want to go with the medium for now. Oh, yeah. I wasn't done with this. Wanted to have some fun with the shaping tool. There we go. That looks a little better. Alright. Whoops. Shit. Wow, even that is causing a massive amount of traffic. Look at that. No, no penises today. Not yet, anyways. See, I might get frisky later. What do we call... Big Anal State University. Shut up. It's funny, damn it. So this is a nightmare. This is bad, and there's really nothing I can do about that interchange right there, which is trouble. So this area here is absolutely going to have to remain as a street light. But this will hopefully make life less miserable for people using this entrance and exit. It's a good thing that this is bigger because it means that more traffic can kind of queue up there, and it's just something we're going to have to deal with. Eventually what I will do also is I will unlock, if I haven't unlocked it already, oh I have, a cargo harbor. So I'll be able to put cargo harbor over here. And direct traffic that way also. So let's do that. Okay, alright, we now have a cargo harbor. I didn't realize I was there already. But yeah, capital city. Running water lines. And this one will do the job. There we go. It is a very relaxing game. honestly probably a tad boring for the average viewer, but if you like this kind of thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we now have a cargo harbor, so we have our cargo hub area over here, so that's good. We're gonna have to do something with that. But anyways, back to the campus. Big Anal State University. University Administration Building. There we go. Put in dorms. Can't do shit there. Okay. Line up all the dorms on that side. Actually, oh. Okay, cool. I can move them. I want to take these and I want to create some space in between it. Like, not enough money. How did I go through like $3 million? Oh. How did I run out of money? Screw it, we're taking a loan. Big 200k loan. Alright, so I want to put in walking paths. The nice thing about universities is that they don't need roads to be run all over, right? Which means that we can put in these walking paths and have people walking around the university. Alright, university groundskeeping. Alright, so we can fit a couple of these in here. We will get power to them eventually. Futsal club. Interesting. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. Nothing here, but we do already have access to varsity sports. I just can't afford them. Oh. But that's okay. Currently, demand is high for more residential zoning, so we can pop that in over here. Boop. Get some commercial zone in here too. And then in terms of industrial zone, we should be good for a while. Why do you have no water? How are you the only... There we go. Well, that fixes that building. Oh yeah, sports are expensive, but they're going to bring in some money. And this university area is massive. I should be able to fit 3 or 4 varsity sports in here and an entire university, which will be nice. This game, once you build out your entire area, becomes about managing things like traffic flows and efficiencies and stuff like that. If that's the type of thing you're into, this game is incredible. Because this game simulates traffic. So like up here, oh wow, a large amount of vehicles got out of here. But you can look at traffic and you can even go down all the way to the
and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time.
You can go all the way down to the
transformed the
intersection level,
and made a lasting impact
and you
on
can
our world. It's that
choose
legacy that
how you want the
Dino
intersections
Oil
to go.
is proud to continue by
And
using
it
their
becomes a really
eons
interesting
old
game
dead
of like,
bone goop to fuel your
oh,
five-door
your
wagon,
entire city is full of
making
dead
it the
bodies
oldest
because your
form of
gridlock is so
recycling there
bad that
is.
ambulances and
Dino
hearses
Oil.
can't get around your city.
Embrace the power
Um,
of bones.
So it becomes a very interesting game
Vault-type
of like
cameras.
making sure the
If you
city
want
that
the
you've put
best,
together can
you've
run
gotta
well,
go
which
big.
is fun.
That's why our cameras
Speaking
are the
of city
biggest on the
running well,
market. Our shutters the loudest. Our
get
lenses
some
the longest. Cameras
city
aren't
road
paperweights,
maintenance
they're
buildings in here.
Tools used to create. In fact, the most valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to take outside. Vault Tech. Only the best.
There we go.
This is all that jazz.
Let's see, how are we doing on post office? No, we need post offices over here.
And well, jazz just feels like home to me. And it's not just because my parents named me jazz or perform jazz, or made me listen to only jazz and punish me if they caught me listening to something other than jazz. No, I think I was just born loving jazz.
There we go. Okay.
Anyway, we got nothing
Get
but
the post
jazz
offices
all
in.
way all day, so don't go anywhere. This is all that jazz.
Alright, so the university mechanic in this game is interesting. No, I want to grab this and I want to move it so I can see. Oh, it's centered in the center here. Okay, so your campus unlocks building based on its reputation. The reputation is based on a yearly academic year, right? By the end of the year, if you have produced significant academic works or hit the threshold for significant academic works, have a certain amount of students, and your campus is attractive enough, you will go up one level in reputation. You can go down if you fall below any of those thresholds, but once you hit a new level, you unlock those buildings and can use them forever, right? So, where that becomes interesting, I guess is right there actually. So you can set policies specific to the area, student healthcare, free healthcare by the campus, free lunch. Yeah, why not? I'm not trying to make money out of the university. I'll have varsity sports for that. Hires various lecturers and scholars to teach on campus. Faculty bonus. Universal education regardless of campus reputation. Students don't pay any tuition fees. We'll leave that alone for now. Now, over to the academic works. You can hire academic staff like so. And then you can give research grants to increase the likelihood of creating academic works during the academic year. So there we go. We did it. We've added a grant and we've added a bunch of academic staff, so we have a high likelihood this year of creating academic works, at least one. So let's go back and see what other buildings we can place on campus here. The answer is nothing significant right now, which is fine. Can I get another? Nope, not enough space. That's fine. There we go. Creating lots of walking path access becomes important here, because then we can ring the area with mass transit, and then students will be able to basically take trolleys around the area. In fact, let's do that right now. One, two, one, two, one, two, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, 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 being pretty aggressive about the amount of stops that I have here, and that'll be 3. And then we'll run one in the opposite direction. There we go. Alright, let's make these lines a different color and name them to make life easier. Campus circle clockwise. We're going to make that red. And then trim 9 going in the opposite direction. Campus circle counterclockwise, make that red as well. There we go. Alright, we have our campus circle line. Over here at Big Anal State University. Home of the Ass Blasters. Yes, American Football Stadium costs $230,000. Now granted, if I just leave the game alone, we'll get there. Baseball park. Oh, we can almost afford an aquatic center. Or a basketball arena. Well, we'll put it all in eventually. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to step away, grab more coffee, a bunch of water, and throat lozenges, and then come back. So, instead of going to a BRB screen, just pop on the cinematic camera. Let's vibe. I'm here. Taking a short break to grab coffee and other accoutrements. There we go. Don't need a giant thing of natural light behind me. How we all doing? Hey, that guy. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's take a look at what's been going on. So since I've been gone, we've gained about $60,000 to dump into some varsity sports. There's no, you did get a gift sub from the Dark Souls stream the other day. Oh my god, that is very loud. Notice there's no football pitch, there's no soccer, right? And the reason why is because our city has a professional soccer team. Or we were losing stuff.
In the meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling
customized
can
team
provide.
color.
So come on back and be reminded that you're not actually that good at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley.
Camera, movie. There's nothing like watching a movie to take you to another place or time. And there's no better place to watch than Drome Cinema. And no better time than the time it takes you to get from where you are to where we are. You'll break box office records of fun.
Goatsies.
Take a trip to Tinseltown Movieville, USA.
Our team is the
Action cuts
Goatsies.
right on the set. Our theaters feature noise-absorbing fabric, guaranteeing the only thing you hear is the movie.
The last 50 minutes of what run? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, that guy?
So come on down
Fill
and
me in,
enjoy
bro.
the movies where everyone's a star.
Well, that's
All that jazz,
not ideal.
where you'll only hear jazz all day. And fun.
Getting a fair amount of backup right in that section there. What happens if I upgrade that to 3 lanes as opposed to 2? Hopefully doing that will clear up that rightmost lane for most traffic. Oh, the physical run. Next couple of days. Right now I feel kind of like garbage, so I don't feel like doing anything. Like I feel a little sick. Something about all the work I did yesterday. I don't know. Maybe it just uncovered symptoms from something else. Alright, anyways, so let's throw an American football stadium. By the way, look at the size of this fucking stadium. To get some college football going. Alright. So we have already made our university a trillion times more viable commercially. Campus area. Alright, we just have to get our academic works up and we'll go up in the next level here. Team identity. Big Anal State University Butt Pirates. Oh no, wait. Big Anal State University. I want to change the name of the team. Oh, I can't. They have to be the Buccaneers. Damn it. Yeah, no, that's a gigantic stadium. Oh. Was it from furious masturbation, that guy? Because if it is, I like buttoneers. Hey, there we go. Alright, so it doesn't look great, but the fact that that's connected there means I can put like another dorm or something back here. There we go. And we can put more varsity sports in here eventually. Trash cans? What about trash cans? I don't see trash cans. Oh, when you said trash cans, I immediately thought about maybe my trash stuff in the game here isn't up to snuff. Hey, there we go. I hate how it ends at a corner like that, or how it's got that like brick across it. I don't think that looks very nice, but that sucks, dude. The good news is that now you medically need to have someone else beat you off, so you get plenty of handies. That's how it works, right? How are we doing on power generation, actually? Let's take a look. Oh, we're generating plenty of power. Could up our water production for a little while here. Need to increase our ability to process garbage. Okay. So we can put in some recycling centers over here. Right, they're about 4 wide, so... Alright. No landfills, only recycling centers. Now, that being said, no, we're gonna stick with the recycling centers. I was gonna put in a waste burning plant, but you know, no need. Alright, so garbage production is fine. Could use a few more elementary schools in the city. Oh, the oldest part of town. Well, Old Riverfront Row is the oldest part of town, but the Monger District could use a elementary school. Doing all right in terms of high school capacity. University capacity needs to be larger. That's fine. So yeah, let's throw a couple more good old elementary schools in around town. To make somebody happy. There already one there? Okay. Better to have too many schools than not enough schools. For sure. How about up here? Have the schools, but the capacity could be... Jesus Christ. Capacity could be better. Look at that. That's bad. Let's see. Is it possible to get a... So y'all see how bad that traffic backup is there, right? Or was. Like this in particular is not great. So let's increase the lanes in the roundabout here. I do not want to make LA traffic, hell no. If I accidentally create Los Angeles, I will have failed. So we have now increased the entirety of the roundabout to 3 lanes, which should hopefully help with congestion to an extent. However, for some reason, putting in that extra road there has created an intersection. That's not what we want to do. We want a roundabout and we want that center one to have a stop. Here we go. Hello, Alex Croft. How you doing? No, I want to make a good city, not a bad city. I'm doing all right. My throat is very, very, very sore, unfortunately. No bueno. I don't know if just the amount of dirt and dust I kicked up yesterday digging out all of those plants and roots and stuff didn't irritate my throat or what. I don't know. I'll be okay. It's just annoying for now. Alright, will increasing the amount of lanes on this off-ramp create more or less work trouble? Looks like it'll decrease overall congestion. Yeah, here we go. Although it takes the inner lanes a little bit more trouble to get through. I couldn't imagine living through that much traffic. Sometimes my drive to work is like 40 minutes long and I want to stab somebody. Alright, increasing the population density has definitely upped the traffic significantly, but we seem to be doing alright. The big anal state university butt pirates seem to be doing alright. The university circle is getting some use. Put in a couple commercial zones here. Actually, put in one house right behind a university dorm. I wonder if we'll be able to catch a Butt Pirates game. Cool. How's our academic year progressing? We are... what's that, 4/5 of the way through it? Oh boy. I feel like my playing of the game that ultimately boils down to how do you manage traffic has struck a nerve with chat. What's this? Groundskeeping, futsal club. Here, a third futsal club. Okay, so I have a big, giant, gorgeous garden with lots of things growing in it, right? We have had a problem in the past month and a half, 2 months at this point, with some type of animal coming into our backyard and digging up large portions of our planters, our plots, right? My wife has been doing some research because she bought a trap. It's about this big, about the size of a shoebox. Can't catch anything in it, right? This thing is going after our oranges. This thing is ripping up our ground cover. This thing is digging zucchini and pumpkin seeds out of the ground and so on, right? It's a fucking skunk. It is a skunk or a raccoon, but it is overwhelmingly likely to be a skunk, which tracks considering the area we live in. So now I need to trap and or sit outside in the middle of the night and hunt a skunk. I have a hand crossbow that I can sit outside and use it, but I don't want to shoot a fucking skunk with a crossbow. It's gonna live long enough to cover me in piss stank. Alex Croft, I live in the San Diego area. Well, I live in San Diego. The traffic here has been a lot better since the pandemic has existed. I'm able to get from East County to La Jolla in like a half an hour during rush hour traffic, which is great.
By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing.
It's getting a little worse now. It's starting to get a little closer to back to normal, but
we make
you know.
sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls. Pick it up. It's for you.
Still pretty good here though.
Mobile.
The fact that I work from home like 3 or 4 days out of the week doesn't hurt either.
Jazz Boatman from All That Jazz. Remind me to email my boss.
You gotta come back out. It's
I need this to go well.
very chill here. Housing prices have gone fucking insane. Now is a terrible time to buy, which is gonna suck for a lot of people for a long time. But come on, academic year. Come on, academic year. Okay. But yeah, it's still great out here. Still gorgeous. I'm waiting for the level 2 buildings to be unlocked for the academic buildings. So I can put something here and then connect this walking path over here and start putting some buildings further into the grounds of the university here. No, Zero RN. We will see the results of the academic works we are working on at the end of the academic year. Odds are we're probably only going to get one, but yeah. Let's see. We got plenty of students. I actually have a fuck ton of students right now. A lot more than my first try at an academic university. What the fuck is this? Oh, mail sorting facility. Cool. Look at all the mail trucks going around here. Oh god, look at all the vehicles. Nope, we're putting a stop to that. That's now one way going in the opposite direction. point of that whole area is to have them take the roundabout network over here. Texas, okay, so haha, Texas, right? There's a lot of really good places to live and work in Texas if you can deal with the overall, I don't even want to say mentality of the state, but the vibe, right? I had very heavily considered moving to Texas at one point, but kind of got rooted in Southern California, and I love it here and own several properties, so I'm not going to be moving, right? Houston's all right, but I would stay away from it. Austin would probably be my go-to. If it wasn't for the population density that's grown there over the past 10 years. Like, Austin has exploded in population, but like, they haven't planned for it well. Why do you hate SoCal, that guy? There's lots of nice spaces out here. Let's increase the overall. A lot of overpriced. Yeah, you're right. It is absolutely overpriced here, but they need to build more homes for sure. And in a lot of places they are. The problem with California is that the population is so densely packed into certain areas, right? Along the coast, the LA area, that it becomes very difficult to buy. Fucking automod. Bam, there we go. Apparently the term bitch was not permitted in my chat. Fuck nipples. Anyways, LA, I'm not a fan of LA. I really do like the San Diego area. There's a lot of still pretty affordable housing the further inland you go from the coast and the city and everything like that, where commuting to work is still viable. And if you can get a job that's partially remote, it really makes the decision a lot easier. The nice thing about being in Southern California, and in my opinion, San Diego specifically, is you're about 2.5 hours from anything you want to do. I can drive in any direction. And within 2.5 hours, I can be in a beach, in a desert, on a mountain skiing, in a different country. It's really great. You will probably be better for the experience of going to, the East Coast and really experiencing a culture that is like dramatically different from here. If you plan to come back or wherever you end up going. Yeah, you made a good call, in my opinion. Oh yeah, SDSU and UCSD are both fantastic schools. Where I live is 15 minutes from SDSU. I can look down the hill and I can see SDSU off in the distance, which is really cool. I'm probably going to end up in a grad program there as well, Alex Croft, in a couple of years. I'm so damn busy with work right now. I don't even want to focus on that type of stuff, but... Yeah, there's a lot of good about the San Diego area for sure. And UCSD, I mean, that school is a juggernaut, man. Oh, that sucks, that guy. Surprisingly, not as many vehicles using the cargo harbor as I would have expected. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens when the ship comes in. Ostensibly, there should be a ton of vehicles coming off of here. Okay, so that's stupid. So you can't upgrade the type of road that is here, right? You can't make that a purely one-way going in this direction, which is what I would want. Oh yeah, dude. I would, let's see. Oh hey, cool, perfect. We, no, this is all the same shit. But we unlocked a school of law, and we got 1 academic work done. On the way to Vegas and 30 minutes from Barstow. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Those areas are. So I do really like a lot of the less densely populated areas of California. One of my favorite places to go is actually the Anza Borrego Desert. But the opportunities in a lot of those areas are very limited, which means that those are the places you go when you're done working. But yeah, look at this. I cannot upgrade that road type. And when those are placed, they are placed on a 2-lane road, which is stupid. Really annoying, but hey, whatever. As long as that is the majority of the traffic that's coming along this road here, it's not the end of the world. It'll be slow, but once they kind of funnel out of there, it's fine. Alright, let's put in School of Law. The law. I am the law. Where are you? All the way here at the end. School of the Law. I am the law. Alright, so there's the School of Law. Right across from the Butt Pirates Stadium. Shut up, it's funny, god damn it. Okay, here. I'm gonna put in some extra distance there. There we go. Alright. My university is growing. Stallone School of Acting. What is fucked up but just not fucked up about law? Just not enough fucked up to be really offensive. No, that one's bad. The O.J. Simpson School of Law, where they teach you that if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. You know, a quick save while I'm here. I named my city Beach. Where's the name? Beach, down here. Not after the tree, but because over here there's a beach. Ha ha ha. Are the campus shuttles Broncos? I don't know, man. Interesting. So because that's a 2-lane, there's actually a whole hell of a lot of traffic that's coming over here that's probably taking that roundabout to get back over here. But that's okay because the sheer distance that they have to travel to get over to that cargo hub ends up being beneficial. Simply because it reduces the overall gridlock by spreading it out over a longer distance. So by the time they do get over here and get into this dumbass single file line, the rest of it is moving quickly enough that the queue on the other end isn't backing up, and it isn't overall backing up everything. How is our passenger hub doing over here? 578 people coming out of that train station. All right. Here is something interesting that I want to try. The train stations there we go. The train stations actually move a lot of people back and forth, right? So I would like to actually put a train station over here is the end of my sentence. Let's see, can I see? So that's the problem with where I put this one here. Slope is too steep. The way that this is gonna form is not gonna be great. Oh, there we go. Here, I'm gonna connect this here, just to make sure that it's not blocking any traffic that's coming in and out of here, because trains are long. And this is not long, man. We want short train backup stuff. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm not gonna overcharge on the university. I'm eventually gonna make this motherfucker free. Dude, we already have 1,500 people in university. That's awesome. I'll be right back, chat. Right back.
Dinosaurus. The only restaurant where the servers are dinosaurs. Our animatronics are so real, you'll think a T-Rex is serving you T-bone, a pterodactyl is serving you teriyaki, that a brontosaurus is serving you chili dogs. Every dish is an archaeological find, like our stegogetti, our Raptor Burger Rex, or the pile of crumbled sticks.
There we go. Thank you for your patience.
Named the Dino Droppings. So, take
all right,
a trip into the
back to the university. There's a football game going on. Look! 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 The butt pirates are having sex with those green people. Alright, what's gonna happen? Did he just... Yeah. No, I feel like I'm smoking crack. Look at this. Also, it didn't look like there was anybody there. Alright. Did we win that one? We won that, and we got $33,660. What does that mean? How's the law school doing? 301 students out of 1,000 students. We've got 1,400 people in university right now. Hell yeah. I wonder if you'll be able to see that in the city statistics. There we go. So, hell of a population rise here. That's actually kind of nuts. That's when I put in a bunch of high density residential area here. All right, how about the city treasury? Oh yeah, money has been spent. How about the budget? City budget is increasing. Taxation is going up. That's good. There we go. Ah, good water. Oh yeah, no, I've seen it here, Aaron. It's awesome. It also didn't look like there was people in the stadium, right? It looked like there was just the football team. How? Okay. So the amount of money that's being spent in the city is outpacing the overall taxation, but the special industrial zones that I have in the city generate additional income for the city, which is interesting. So even though the taxation is way below the budget, the amount of money that's being brought in is much higher than what it costs to run the city. It's annoying that it doesn't show that, but all right, so here's an interesting series of graphs. The influx of people moving into the city for the first time, and that would make sense considering the fact that our team is the Butt Pirates. Overall, the influx and the birth rate well outpaces the overall death rate in the city, which means that health is good, elders are being taken care of, and so on. It also means that our city is skewing younger in terms of overall age, and we can look at that in other graphs later. Employment percentage is sitting at, what's that, like 96%? So there is about 3 to 4% unemployment. That is, that's where you want unemployment to be in terms of just raw economics. Because that means there's mobility. Available jobs has shot up in the past 4 years. Education level. Okay, so the university went in and the overall education level dropped dramatically, which tracks. And the amount of students has gone up. That's probably what you're seeing there, is you're probably seeing the amount of students, the amount of influx of students coming into the city. The overall student education level is lower, but will increase more over time. So it'll be interesting to come back here and see what happens after the university has been around for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years. All right, how about tourists? Actually, a fuck ton of tourists. I don't have any special tourist zones. So I could probably put in some areas that cater specifically to tourists, city park and amusement park with roller coasters and stuff like that. And that would increase the overall level of tourism in the city and increase the tax income associated with tourists. Happiness is sitting at good 80 something, 85, 86. That's not bad. No special beach zones, interestingly enough. There's a couple spaces like that, but it's not what you would think. All right, tons of residential zone. You can see that there was just a massive growth of the city that occurred about 4 years ago, and so the city is really kind of stabilizing after that growth is what we're seeing here. Although I am going to have to put more residential zone in here soon. We went from having pure industrial zone, a decent amount of that, down to none, taken over by the special industrial districts. Office zone has increased. A lot of prisoners. Okay amount of bicyclists. So, if we actually come in here and we look at... What do I want to see? I want to see the population level. Alright, so... Uh-oh. What are you trying to tell me? Oh, because there's a little bit of backup there. Anyways. Alright, so... young adults and adults take up or comprise, what is that, 51% of the overall population. That's your working population. Teens to a smaller extent, children is a lower extent, which means that the city isn't growing naturally. It isn't growing through population increase within the city, like people giving birth. It's growing from people moving into the city. I bet you'll see that increase over time. I missed my opportunity, huh? Overall, my greasy cock has seen an explosion in growth in the past 4 years. There you go. There's your clip. You can clip that. Anyways, so let's go back to examining the population. You can see based on the housing building where like the older populations, the younger populations are really clustering. You can see that for the most part, especially in the lower density areas, families comprise most of the homes, right? Oh wow, that's even the case to a major extent in some of the higher density areas that I have. Like here, over here, it's mostly adults. This is your working core, which makes sense because this is the office cluster over here. So all of these are office buildings. So you've got single adults or adults without kids that basically commute to work over here every day and live here. Interesting. Interesting spread. Like the senior population is more or less evenly spread. It seems like there's a higher density over here in K-View Corner, which is the name of the district here. There's less work here, so that kind of makes sense. And I forgot, I do have a park up here. Don Zimmer Park. Let's actually take a look at the park and see what we have in terms of visitors. 266 visitors this week. Overall, 40,492 visitors. This is just a city park filled with people coming and checking out the various things and, you know. What are those stars? What is that? What happened? Did y'all self-censor or something? What is that? I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, so that's Don Zimmer Park. It's cool. People live here and they go to the park. Actually, you know, I probably could put an extra entrance to the city park over here. Plop a side gate right there and then just connect that up. I'm sure that'll be helpful for somebody trying to get around in here. Holy shit, look at the amount of traffic in this one zone right here. Wonder what the root cause of that is. Wonder if there isn't something I can do about that. So let's upgrade the road type here to 6-lane. 3 coming, 3 going. See if that doesn't decrease overall congestion here by allowing people to... You got auto modded. What did you say? Y'all being racist in my chat? Bunch of racists in my chat. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't allow links to be posted in chat. I apologize, but there's a good reason for that. Trust me. Let's examine this junction here. Okay. It seems as though, for the most part, this was built that way to facilitate ingress into the city. Links to racist sites. Alright, here we go. So this will hopefully reduce this congestion over time, because that's actually really, really bad. Is there a way to... You want to avoid that level of congestion if possible. So where are the majority of these vehicles going? Seems like they're pretty evenly split between taking that off-ramp to go that way or the opposite direction. So let's do this. We're gonna lose a residential high-rise here, but the decrease in congestion. Oh, there we go. The decrease in congestion may ultimately, we may benefit from that overall. So it'll take a little while to see exactly what's going on here, but oh yeah, look at this. So that will significantly decrease the amount of traffic reaching this intersection from that direction, which is good. That's what we want. I will stretch. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you, 0RN. I'll grab the clip and throw it in my stream highlights playlist over on my YouTube channel, which you can find a link to in the description, or in the shit below the video. Shut up. I did it right. You just suck. Alright, so let us now try to decrease congestion in this direction by creating a on-ramp tunnel to basically reroute some traffic from this intersection over to that tunnel to get on there, instead of having to go through all that shit. We should see, yep, we're already seeing vehicles starting to use it. Can't find it. Oh, here, let me grab it for you. I don't have a bot. I don't have a bot yet.
Craziest, rockinest boss fight ever.
Oh god. This link should work. I am wildly unprofessional. You are correct, sir. I actually signed up for MooBot the other day. I just haven't used it yet. Look at the amount of people here at this intersection. That's fucking awesome. The fact that it simulates to an extent down to the person on such a grand scale is really insane. Like, look at that. Like, this is fascinating, right? Look at the amount of people dumping in and out of these trolleys, man. That's awesome. So, they simulate all of this. They simulate the traffic, they simulate pedestrian traffic, bicycle traffic, mass transit traffic, and so on and so forth, right? They do not, as a part of this, include any error in the simulation. So you can see, like, that person, all those people are getting clipped through. That ambulance just ran over like 20 people, right? So it does a pretty good job, but it's obviously not perfect, right? And that's not terrible. Considering the scope and the overall scale of this game, the fact that it even attempts this is really interesting. But you know what they say, time is convoluted in Lordran. Most of these people, we're seeing them all, but they're not interacting with their white sign soapstones. Yeah, so they don't simulate that type of stuff, which is, like I said, considering the overall scope of this game and how I can go from like looking at these people going around about their day and actually like selecting them to seeing what the hell they're doing, to be able to zoom all the way out, it's super impressive. So I will not be giving the game shit for that. I need to connect this at some point. Do I have... You know what? I should have access now. Colossal City. Helicopter pathway? There's a helicopter mass transit option? That's crazy. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. I want to purchase that new plot of land there, and then I'm going to connect that highway over to here. Probably end up grabbing more of this peninsula. In the base game with the DLC, you can only purchase 8 of these grid areas, right? So that's your maximum city size, right? There are workshop mods that increase that overall amount significantly. In fact, I think it can go unlimited. I've never seen something grow that large, so might download that workshop mod at some point and see what's going on with that, but not today. That's not what I want. I want just straight line. Alright, so now let's put in an explicit curve. No, we want to put that right there, and we want to put that right there. Make that a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now from here we can connect all of this up. Yes, I do realize that one is going in the wrong direction. There we go.
The wait is over. It's finally here. Friday night chili bowling at Andy's Bowling Alley. Every Friday night, anyone who buys at least 2 games of bowling gets a free bowl of chili. So don't wait. Book
Greasy
now.
cock and all.
Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed at the end of your visit. That way you can enjoy it wherever you want. In a park, at home, or on a construction site. In the meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling can provide. So come on back and be reminded that you're not actually that good at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley.
It's Super Salmon Days down at Fish Brothers. For
Okay.
a limited time, bring in any fish.
We
and get a
need
child
two.
salmon entree free. You heard right. Bring in any fish and get a free child salmon entree. And I mean any fish. Got a swordfish lying around? Bring it in. Got a goldfish you're sick of feeding? Bring it in. Got a fish that's been sitting
There
in
we
the
go.
sun for
Okay.
a few days? Bring it in.
So I had
Throw it
put,
in with the rest of 'em. What we do with the fish
when I
everybody's doing
started
flat out.
the
Just
city,
enjoy your salmon, $8.99
hang on.
with our famous stew. So, welcome on into Fish Brothers Seafood themed
Blah,
restaurant. where
excuse me.
everything's a great
When I had
catch.
started the city, nah.
This is all that
Um,
jazz. Home of Funk on the Fives.
There was, when I started this city,
Pleases our sponsors.
this highway that's coming across here. Let's see, where is it? This highway just ended here. It's just a dead end right there where the transition is from the highway to the raised highway, right? So I put in this entire stretch of highway that runs basically across this river and back over here. And I ran it over here and ran it all the way over here with the ultimate intention of connecting it back to the overall highway circuit over here. Took my sweet ass time, but here we are. So now we should see people, not many, because it's honestly faster to cut across the city here right now. But we should begin to see people using this path to get into and out of the city. It would that would be facilitated by if I put in some off ramps here that connected to the rest of the city, but I'm not going to do that yet. How are we doing? Halfway through the academic year. Let's fund a dissertation. Our record is 25%. That sucks. I can pay for coaching staff. There we go. Increase the coaching staff a little bit. Increase the cheerleading staff a little bit. All right. We got plenty of money. Let's put in some more varsity sports. What's this shit? Oh, special university buildings. All right, let's put in a basketball stadium. Bam. More varsity sports. Basketball arena. What do we name a basketball arena? What do we name it? Big Puss Memorial Center. This basketball stadium is dedicated to Big Puss. It is a memorial because Big Puss died for our sins. So every time we go to the basketball game, we say, "Rip Big Puss." Shut up, fuck you, it's funny. You can all eat my asshole. Rip Big Puss. Our overall university participation has not increased much in a little while here. I'm going to put in some residential zone here around the university. You know, I should probably put in things like a fucking fire department also, I think. I think that would be useful. Maybe a police station. And medical office. $9 million houses. Rip Big Puss. Rip it, chat. I'm a fucking child. Man, look at the amount of traffic coming through here. It's wild. I almost wonder if it would not be overall better to actually put in the streetlight intersection here. Oh yeah, that'll clear out this area. This area will queue up a lot still. As you can see, it's already queuing up around the corner. But getting all the traffic out of there with a streetlight very quickly will allow it to queue back up. And this light isn't going to last that long because there's less traffic coming here. So it should overall prioritize the traffic that's coming through this main avenue here. I'm getting ripped tonight. Rip that puss. I love it. I love ripping Big Puss. Right, this is still a disaster, but it is functioning more or less as intended. Unintended side effect of connecting that is that there's a bunch of cargo actually traveling this way now, which is going to lead to an increase in congestion here. Sucks, but you know. Y'all vibing to this jazz station, by the way? ZeroRN, you should post that song in Boneweebs so that I can, you know, enjoy the ripping of Big Puss. Teach that puss a lesson. All right, let's take a look. How are we doing on water usage? Availability and sewage treatment is fine. Plenty of electricity. Garbage processing is perfectly fine. We're doing great on capacity for elementary and high school. The university capacity is huge, but unfortunately there's it's difficult for people to get there. So as you can see, like the areas furthest away from the university have the lowest overall education in terms of university education. So all of these are red because they are not university educated. If we switch to like high school, we can see that there's a fair amount of people who are high school educated here, and pretty much everybody here has a basic education. I suspect that... What the fuck is going on here? Huh. I don't like that. What does putting in a traffic light there do? What does that do? It should hopefully help with the overall congestion here, but we will see. This is what we want. Even if that backs up a lot, it's ultimately not going to be an issue if, when they get that light, it allows them to clear out of this area quickly enough. Is that a baby scratching at my door? I'm being attacked by a toddler, I think. Oops, I didn't mean to pause that. Yeah, look at how backed up this is. That's really bad. Here's a question. How much of this can be resolved by putting on an on-ramp here? So let's try this. What is this? That's a police station. So we're unfortunately going to have to cut out some, at least one high-rise here. but it's possible that having that on-ramp there will decrease some of the congestion that's going on here. Another thing we could do is we could actually connect these two sections of the city here. Right now they are not connected. I feel like this would be the best place to do that. Right there. Oh, come on. No, we want to put in a straight fucking line. Alright, not perfect, but perhaps that'll help. Alright, so we already have a fair amount of people using this on-ramp to get onto the highway, which should decrease some of the congestion here. Ultimately, what we want to do for this... yeah, sometimes he acts like the baby from Village. Ultimately, what we want to do here is we want to reduce the amount of traffic coming in here enough that we don't have to worry about this intersection, and we can make this just a straight shot and put a stop sign back in here. It's a good game, Zero-Ren. It's a very good game, but like I said, the amount of DLC that you can buy for the game becomes very expensive very quickly. Alright, so a lot of this seems to still be congestion from... Here, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take this intersection. Can I connect this up here? Whoops, refund that. Want to see if, okay. All right, so we've got another on-ramp here. I want to, basically as much as possible, avoid this. So adding additional on-ramps is going to help, I believe, with the overall congestion here. We can take this on-ramp and we can path it down here and path it along and get it to go onto the other direction of this highway as well. We could also potentially, and I wouldn't normally do this, connect it here in the center of this roundabout to reach this other side of the city. Which is what this road is supposed to be doing, but nobody's using it. Yeah, I put this road in and look, nobody's touching it. Let's watch this bridge for a moment and see if anybody touches this thing. So far, it doesn't look like anybody's touching this thing. So let's change this junction back to a stop like so to decrease the congestion in the roundabout. Because once you get congestion in the roundabout, it almost permanently perpetuates itself around the entirety of the circle. Changing this to pass through here has already decreased congestion in the roundabout, which is more important to me than pretty much the rest of this. Now, that being said, look at this. Look at the way that this is having difficulty here. One way to decrease congestion here is to increase the number of lanes, which is already mildly decreased congestion here, which is good. Let's carry that across the intersection. Should hopefully help. My wife is asking me to go to Target. Is this interesting? Yeah, no, Zero Rent. Seriously, it is. You can get. So, okay, so here, let me break down the DLC, right? Actually, I'm going to pull up Steam for this, and I'm actually going to main display with overlay, right? Okay, so let's actually look at, shit, sorry. There was some serious artifacting here. Wow, why the fuck is it doing that? Here we go. Okay. The Industries DLC is really cool. And it makes building industrial zones a lot more viable. So, I want to go to store page. Store page, here we go. So let me explain the DLC scheme, right? Because you don't need the whole DLC. You need specific DLCs that add functionality to the game. A lot of the DLCs are small creator packs or they're music stuff. Hang on. Let me watch Tom's drop off. Okay. I'm going to have to. Alex Croft, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, by the way. I just got that notification. So, if we come down here and we look at the content for the game, we will see that there are 33 goddamn DLCs for this game. Like an insane amount of DLCs, right? Hang on. Sorry. Okay, so if we look through the DLCs here, you're gonna see some DLCs that are $3 to $4 or $4 to $5, whatever, right? And then you're gonna see these DLCs that are like $13, $14, $15. Unfortunately, those bigger ones are the ones that add a lot of functionality to the game. So what you want is Sunset Harbor. You want the Campus DLC. You want the Industries DLC. Hang on, let me count this. You want the, or is it Sunset Harbor DLC? You want the Campus DLC. You want the Industries DLC. You want the Park Life DLC. You want the Green Cities DLC. You want the Mass Transit DLC. You kind of want the Natural Disasters DLC because there's some really interesting stuff you can do with that. So we're up to 7 now. Potentially the Snowfall DLC, and you want the After Dark DLC. So that is 9 DLCs. We bring up a calculator here. Say average price of $13. You're looking at $117 on top of the base game, right? Obviously, unless this is like the only thing you ever want to play, that's the cost of like what, 2 console games, right? And that's on top of the overall cost of the game. Paradox, the developer of this game, this is their pricing model for most of their games. Is they release a really, really solid, interesting, good base game, and then over like 10 years, they will release a trillion DLCs for the game, right? And the DLCs is where the stuff gets really interesting, right? And so if like this is the only game you play, or you play this game a ton, that price point is worth it, especially if you're buying it, over time. If you're getting one of these every 6 months, $15 a pop, who cares? But if you're trying to get into it and get everything at once, at that point, that becomes a real problem, right? So what you can do, put the base game on your wish list, because there's times where you can get the base game for like $15, right? There's enough to do in the base game that you can really enjoy yourself, right? So maybe purchase the base game and one of these add-on DLCs, right? And then, whenever you get bored, maybe purchase a new DLC. Or you can go to one of these sites where people will resell codes. They'll resell codes for these add-ons and stuff like that. And you can get these for between $4 and $6 a pop. So if we do 6 times 9, that's $54. That is a lot more reasonable if you're trying to just get everything at once. And these are, this is a game where the more stuff you have, the more there is to do, there more is to stay engaged and interested. Fantastic game. I would highly recommend picking it up, especially if city sims are your thing. The pricing scheme is absolutely ridiculous if you're trying to buy everything up front. There we go. Do I think it's worth the overall price? Maybe not at once, right? But, I probably put like 500 hours into this game overall over the course of the time that the game has been available, right? So there's a lot of game here. There's a lot of good game here. So none of this is a condemnation of the game itself. You know what I mean? All right, how are we looking? Oh, hey, perfect. All right, we've gone up to recognize. We now have a recognized university, which is unlocked cafeteria, fountain, outdoor study, and a gymnasium. Cool. So let's go back over to overall info. We're at 3 of 4 academic works, which means that we should ostensibly be able to go up in reputation again next year. Let's fund a discovery. Open up. Morning, kiddo. What's up? Your throat sounds a little buggy. Does it hurt? Take one of those. Don't choke to death on it. Have it in front of your mommy. Don't chew on it. Just let it slowly. Without you? That's very strange. Okay, good. Go ahead and relax. Don't choke on that thing. Put it in your cheek and leave it there. Got it? If you start choking, run your little butt up here. Got it? Is she taking your brother? Oh, good. Have fun. My children are awake and downstairs. And my daughter has a sore throat too, so shit. Alright, let's put some shit in our university here, eh? Eh, don't ya know? So we unlocked outdoor study. Absolutely pop a couple of these in here. Get a gym in here. Oh, that works out well. And a couple of cafeterias. And let's put in a bunch more paths now. Am I able to? Yes, I am able to connect this one across. So I want to keep that rock. I think that rock is cool. So I'm not going to take the rock out. Oh, you know what? I want to connect that there. Does that connect? It should connect. So let's connect this all the way over here. And there we go. We have another walking path. So you can now walk from one end of the university to the other. Woke up with a sore oh, that sucks, man. Alright, so outdoor study fountain. So we want to put in a fun little fountain or two here. Bam. And we've got the space here. We can set a fountain there. The point of putting all that in is to increase the attractiveness of the university. It's a very densely crowded. There's a dead person. There's a dead person. Big Puss is dead. Rip Big Puss. Rip it. Rip Big Puss. Okay, I actually should put some death care over here because there is none currently. So here, crematorium right across from the university. You can smell the bodies burning. I'd rather be perfectly healthy 110% of the time. Wow. All right. This has gone well so far. We got the O.J. Simpson School of Law. We've got the Big Puss Memorial Center. We've got American Football Stadium. We're gonna call this one. We're gonna call this one. We're gonna call this one. Pregnant Sonic Vorfield. Fucking fight me, chat. The Beach Anal, Big Anal State Sonic Vor Pregnant Field. This is disastrous. This is the worst university ever. Is there anything else interesting to pop in here? Nothing right now. Okay. So I'm actually going to, even though we're focusing on that university, I'm going to actually put a different university over here, just a small, like a city college, right? Just because most of these people are eligible for college, but they can't get over to Big Anal State University, home of the Big Anal State University Butt Pirates that play at Pregnant Sonic Vor Field and the Big Puss Memorial Center. And they definitely have to travel too far to get to the O.J. Simpson School of Law. It's fucking funny. Eventually what I'll do is I'll put in subway stations that'll run underneath the majority of the city that connect the big important areas. So the big population centers, the university, both of the agricultural districts, the tourism district, that type of stuff, right? I'll eventually put all of that in there. Eventually. Holy shit, what the fuck is this mess? Why are they acting like there's a stop here? Y'all see this shit? There's no stop here. Is it because of this stop here? It is. Oh, this is bad. Alright, so since we've decreased congestion on that route here, which is something we did previously, we should set this as a main route for going in and out, and then have the stops on the cross street here. So that should hopefully reduce this fucking mess here. Hopefully. Let's see, can I upgrade that to a 3-lane? Yes, and this will generally decrease the overall congestion there. Let's increase that to a 2-lane just to help route traffic more evenly. And yeah, that by itself has already reduced this congestion here. The cross traffic is getting across the way they need to. And this is not a great entrance or exit, right? This is kind of a disaster. I try to avoid creating this type of like on-ramp, off-ramp where it immediately hits up against an intersection. I try to build these roundabout style connections like this, right? Because you've got the roundabout, which is already great for getting traffic through an area quickly. Bigger than an intersection, but it works a trillion times better, right? And then for on-ramps and off-ramps associated with that, you have these longer on-ramps and off-ramps that connect to the outside of the roundabout oval or circle or whatever shape you make. And then the roundabout itself has to be at least 2 lanes. 3 lanes can be better in a lot of cases, but it has to be at least 2 to allow traffic to basically choose where it needs to go. You can see, except where there are like immediate intersections after the fact, it works as a much better overall connection than an intersection or just a series of just getting on and off of one road. Because, excuse me, if I were to have one road, one 2-direction road running right through the center here, and then an off-ramp here, yes, that off-ramp will allow people to get on there, but then those people will be turning left across traffic and turning right. That cross traffic where they have to turn across the oncoming lane will slow down the overall path of travel of all of the vehicles there, because everybody's waiting for these people to turn left. The people behind the people turning left, the people that are crossing the traffic, the people coming in the other direction, and that leads to a ton of congestion, especially in a more heavily populated area. Like this, they come down here and it's like they're getting onto another highway, and then they can get off on whatever road they need to get off on. Works out well. There's occasional slowdown, or I should say occasional congestion, but in a lot of cases that can be resolved by just upgrading the number of lanes that you have there. There's always going to be some congestion. There's always going to be some conflict, but you can absolutely make up for it by increasing the overall number of lanes. There's only a few places where you just can't do anything, and it's shit like this, where everybody's queuing up to turn into this one thing. And this is a function of poor design of the building itself by the game designers, right? There should be a parking lot that these people are pulling into, instead of them all just pulling into the same section to offload their cargo and then pulling out of the next one. It's annoying, but I mean, it can be accounted for. The amount of traffic coming out on the back end is crazy, though. Why? I put in a crematorium over here. Why have they not... Okay. Transporting a patient for treatment. Patient for treatment. Patient for treatment. Why is no one getting the dead body out of RIP Big Puss Stadium? No resources in the large warehouses. Interesting. I love having a mute button on the side of this thing. It's helpful for when I need to make gross noises. There we go. Put in some low density housing right here along the University Road. Hey look, we got another queef ball game going on. Oh, there's totally people there. They're just 2D paper people. Look at that. Look at my 2D paper people. Huh. Look at the shadow creeping over the stadium too. Over the field. That's super cool. That's funny. It would be really interesting, they don't do it, but it would be really interesting if they simulated the entry and exiting of all of the fans that are in the stadium, which they don't do. They do to an extent, right? So if we go outside of the... If we go, there we go, outside of the arena, you can see that there's tons of people coming in and out. And if we angle it right, there's a big pipe in the way. If we angle it right, let's see what happens when the game ends. Do a trillion people come shooting out of the stadium? Probably not. But it'll be interesting to see. Like, I feel as though the simulation occurring inside of the stadium is separate from the simulation occurring on the outside of the stadium. Oh, I'm sure they'll be adding plenty of stuff in DLC. There's no need to make a city Skylines 2, you know what I mean? Oh, I should also mention, I'm not really utilizing any of it right now, but the Steam Workshop supports some of the mods that have been built for this game. Make the game unbelievable in terms of the amount of like micromanagement that you can do. There's one I saw that allows you to basically put in and control pedestrian walkways and intersections across roads anywhere, which is control that you do not have in the base game, even with DLC. There's a bunch of different stuff like that. So you can get the game you want out of this game. It's really cool. This game's really going on, huh?
Box office records of fun as you take a trip to Tinseltown Movieville, USA. Action, cut, quiet on the set. Our theaters feature noise-absorbing fabric.
Game isn't going anywhere though. They've been stuck on what's that, about the 37-yard line?
So come on down and enjoy the movies where
Oh, they moved a little bit. They're almost like actually simulating a football game a tiny bit. That's interesting. That's funny.
I've got a listener email here that asks a little jazz riff.
I want to be proven wrong.
Which of these things doesn't fit?
I want to be proven wrong. I want the game to end and just to see like 500 people pour out of this damn stadium.
It's a trick question. They all fit because they all have jazz in their names. Anyway,
Come on.
thanks for getting in touch. More of the best funk and jazz is coming.
Oh shit, look, look, look. Wow. Okay, I was wrong. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Look at the amount of people shitting out of here. The fact that all the cars appear here is fucking crazy. There we go. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. I have mass transit here right in front of the station. The stop is actually over here. But I wanted to see the amount of people that would go for that. What about these people? Where are they all going? Holy shit. This is awesome, man. This is what I want to see. Not that. I don't want to see that, but that is just a consequence of what the fuck is going on here, you know? Okay. That was really, really cool. That was fucking awesome, right? That was super cool. Fuck yeah, man. That's super cool. And there's a dead body in the stadium now. Rip big butt pirate. Shit. Ah, oh yeah. Somebody got trampled. All right, I'm gonna take a very short break here. Quick bio break. Check on my kids downstairs. Make sure if they're stabbing each other to death that it's at least a fair knife fight. I'm gonna just throw this on cinematic mode. Run a quick ad really quick. And I'll be back in like a minute or two, so, you know, bear with me. I'm having fun. I hope y'all are having fun, too. I didn't expect to be having this much fun in a fucking City Skylines stream. See y'all in a second. Hello, hello, I am back. Did I miss anything? Has anybody died yet? No? Chat's still alive? Oh, there we go. Alright, so how are we looking this academic year? About 50% of the way through it. Why do we only have 605 fucking students? Thanks, Alex Croft. Catching a legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Go, nice. Is this a function of the overall amount of students who no longer require a college education has gone up? Or is this because I put in that other university across the river? Only got 563 people here. Alright, so there's 1,163 college students in the university. If I delete that, does the overall amount of people going to college decrease, but the amount of people at the main university increase? Or does it just, do those people just not go to college now? I wonder. I don't have a good answer for that, honestly. And I have reached the Colossal City. And I now have the helicopter service. Passenger helicopters avoid traffic altogether and zip through the sky, connecting people in a whole new way. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's take a look at that. Open up. No, I'll get you some cereal in a bit, kiddo. Alright, let's look for a helicopter. It'll be here. We have a helicopter depot. We have a blimp depot. We can have blimps as mass transit in the city. We can have a helicopter stop. And you have a blimp stop. So the helicopter depot is basically where the helicopters come and go from and get serviced at. Let's put in some helicopter stops. Let's put one in here at the university, because why not arrive to school via fucking helicopter? That's actually really funny. Let's put in a helicopter stop. Oh shit, can't put it there. Wow, interesting. Let's put in a helicopter stop there. Let's put in a helicopter stop over in the touristy area. Near the park. Let's put it in near the park. Put one in by the passenger train station. And why not, let's put one in over here in the industrial area. I just want to see what the fuck this does. Alright, so we want to connect this up. This is fucking crazy. Didn't I put one in over there somewhere? guess I didn't. So the last one is here. Last step will be to connect that there. Okay. So that is the path around the city that the helicopters can travel. Now I can put in an actual helicopter line. Adding a stop there. Add a stop there. And then complete that line. Create a line. And then send it in the opposite direction. So this is fucking ridiculous, right? If this takes like 2% of the cars off the road for some ridiculous reason, it will have been worth it ultimately. Alright, let's watch. Oh yeah, this is like a straight up like... Holy shit. This is insane. I can't... The fucking helicopter line. It can only fit 20 passengers at once. This is wild. I can follow it here. Let's follow this all the way around. See if it doesn't actually pick up any passengers. Okay, I see a person and their dog going in. And standing here. Why are they waiting? I can't fucking believe this. Let's take the mouse off. Oh, shit. No, come on. Trying to... There we go. Guess I'll just have to leave it up there. This is kind of friggin' cool, right? Alright, they're landing here. There's already people here. Waiting for a helicopter. Standing on the helipad like psychopaths. Alright, and we've loaded up 20 passengers. Holy shit! Oh my god. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, right? Huh. Who would have thought? Alright, so this is going to go to the... This is going to go to the, that big population center I have over here on the west bank of the river, next. There's going to be like a ton of people there, I bet. I'd played a game previously where I'd used, blimp lines, and so many people were trying to use the blimp lines that it actually caused more congestion overall. It caused so much congestion because the amount of people that were trying to use the lines, like the amount of people simulated to be trying to use the lines, were a major percentage of the overall number of people in my city.
We are the
I
lawyers.
wonder if it's going to cause the same issue here.
Accounting. I know what you're thinking. Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that right? Well, what do you think? Seems to me.
Oh wow, look at the backup in that roundabout.
You might need the use of the law accounting, but that's not legal advice. That's life advice. In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal
That's right by the university. I'm going to have to increase the overall lanes there.
2005.
Alright, so that was one whole route of that passenger helicopter. Interesting.
All that jazz.
They got around really, really quick.
All day.
Huh.
And fun.
Well, that was one of the most interesting things I've ever stopped to watch in this game. There we go. Okay. Increase the overall length here to 3. There is considerable backup here with vehicles trying to make this left turn into that downtown city area. It's that congestion that's causing this backup here. So, what if I were to turn that into an avenue with a stop connected to it? See, most people there, they're making that left turn. Let's try this. Let's see if having an additional off-ramp here helps in any way. And then also let's add an additional line there. How's the power looking here? Oh, there's more than enough connection. This line doesn't even really need to be here, but all right. So how many vehicles now are going to use this right turn? A good amount. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, that'll decrease congestion here. Oops. Alright, what is this right now? This has gotta be a stoplight. Instead, let's just put a stop there. I think there might have just been a bunch of congestion that we cleared out, and now it's not going to be an issue anymore, which can happen a lot. This needs to be upgraded to 3 lanes. This is still an issue, though. So many vehicles coming here. Okay, so can I then, now, decrease congestion here by decreasing the amount of vehicles that are taking this road to get onto this highway by placing another on-ramp somewhere? Oh. Like, can I take out some of the stuff here and... So the short answer is I can't. Oh, all of those people just got displaced from their homes. Good Lord. Those people are homeless now because of me. All right, so we have a fair amount of vehicles getting on there. just to avoid any congestion, like see how that's already causing congestion? If we make that area 4 lanes, they can get into that rightmost lane, hopefully without creating a lot of congestion there. But oh, good lord, look at this. So what happens if I put a stop there? So that's going to decrease the congestion here, and those vehicles are just going to have to get in a little bit at a time. This is probably going to cause a lot of congestion here. Look at this. But ultimately what we want is for that not to back up all the way into the highway, because that can be bad. That can be very bad. Okay, the amount of vehicles using that off-ramp now are now large enough that let's increase that to 2 lanes. Should ostensibly double the amount of traffic that's coming out of that. That has cleared this back up by not having so many of those vehicles coming out. If I remove that stop from this intersection, from this, yeah. Does this now become a hellscape again? Or did we clear out the backup that was there? Thus reducing the overall. Yeah, this looks better now. Okay. A lot of congestion here, or at least it looks like it, but those are all parked cars right there. Okay. So that's funny. So I've got my trolley lines running through the city. That's carrying 2,000, that's carrying over 2,500 people per week around the city. That's a good amount of people. 217 and some change per week on the ferries that are running up and down the river there. And 50 people per week are able to take those take these helicopter lines. These run day or night. I can increase the vehicle count up to 9 on both of these. Basically increase their funding by 300% or 300% funding. Because there's a lot of people trying to use this. Can I cause a helicopter air crash by adding too many vehicles to these lines? Alright. Increasing the overall funding for my helicopter line 600% has allowed a couple more people to use the line. That's funny. Look at these vehicles waiting here. Look at how many helicopters are waiting. Holy shit, they're just sitting there waiting for their turn to go through the thing. Oh, that's because they just came out of the... Oh my god. Look at the amount of helicopters just queued there. This is horrifying. That is insanity. Ha! It's because I just released a shit ton of them into the world. Give it a few, and this will all clear up. How's our academic year progressing? We're not going to be able to get up to that next reputation level until the student count goes back up. The hope would have been that nobody's using this train station. Interesting. That is, it's a little frustrating, honestly. I was hoping this would carry students into the area here. Well, let's put some extra residential area here and see if that doesn't help with anything. There's too many helicopters. At least there isn't a dead body in Big Puss anymore. Rip. Rip Big Puss. Rip. Rip Puss. Rip Big Puss. Rip, rip, rip. Okay. Alright, well, we seem to be doing... Things are progressing well. The amount of helicopters sitting here. Oh my god! There's helicopters inside of helicopters! Whoa! That was, moderately horrifying. Traffic seems to be doing okay. Here, let's actually bring up the traffic overlay. Where are you? Here it is. Okay, so there's a couple of places where there's obviously a lot of traffic, right? There's a place with an intersection. There's a place with a traffic light. Cross there is a little bad. This is bad because there's so many of these damn trolleys kind of stuck and queued up here. A lot of lines come through here, unfortunately. But overall, the amount of traffic that's traveling across all of these roads is really, it's okay. Right? We've done a pretty good job of reducing the overall traffic flow around the city by using various different methods. And we'll be able to do even more moving forward, I think. We unlocked anything else interesting? Not really. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There's like nothing for these people here. There's no services. Holy shit, look at the amount of traffic here coming out of the... Wow. Alright, so where is the majority of this traffic going? This could almost be a roundabout to help here. Although that would require moving a lot of stuff around. Alright, where are the majority of these vehicles going? They all seem to be coming over this way to get onto the highway, perhaps? Is there a way to reduce the congestion that is occurring here? Can I... Alright, so academic year is over. The amount of students dropped by almost half. Campus attractiveness and academic works went up though, so that's good. Now we're going to close that. Can I? Uh-oh. My wife is being naughty buying things. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to basically create an on-ramp. I want to create an on-ramp here. God damn it. Okay, so it's interesting that it does it that way. Okay. So I want to see if creating the on-ramp here so that some of the traffic can get off of there instead of heading back into the city will not reduce some of the overall congestion. I shouldn't need to worry about these anymore, because there is power that's running basically along those roads from over there. So instead of having to run it from the pulp mill over there. Alright, does anybody use this? Okay, one person has used this. Two person has used this. 3. Alright, this will reduce that by a lot. This is good. This is good. This is what we want to see. Can I make this? I cannot make that one 2-lane, but I can make it 2-lane over here, in the understanding that more people will hopefully use this eventually. Please, for the love of God, don't make me wrong on this. Damn, the amount of vehicles coming out of there that are basically trying to get across town over there is still pretty bad. This is bad. What do y'all think? First of all, if that's not going to be used too heavily, I'm going to make it 1 lane for here. So clearly wherever they're going is further down this way. What if I were to create an avenue here? Decrease overall congestion through this area. So here is a tip to make a perfectly shaped roundabout. Use the overall grid shape. Yes, that is a car. Hang on. Hang on. Chat. Chat. That vehicle is going to die. Alright, well, no big deal. Okay. No, I want to keep this. That's funny. Okay. Okay, so I'll get back over here. Make it straight, basically through where the vehicle could be. 1, 2. Yeah, that's perfectly in line. Okay. 1,
For
2.
millennia, these gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world. It's that legacy that Dino Oil is proud to continue by using their eons-old dead bone
There we
goop
go.
to fuel
Okay.
your 5-door wagon, making it the oldest form of recycling there is. Dino Oil. Embrace the power of bones.
All right, there we go. Okay.
This is All That Jazz, where we play funk and jazz all day, every day. Unless I'm ill, in which case, I'm not sure what happens.
All right, we're getting there. There we go. All right, so does this increase or decrease the does this increase the amount of people that are using this on-ramp? Because if they can use that to jump over here and then get off immediately and get over to this part of the city, this is still a shorter route for sure. I don't think this is going to function the way I would like it to, unfortunately. No, this is pretty bad. Honestly, the overall amount of traffic is decreasing. So a lot of people are using this avenue that we put in to actually get onto the highway over here. Interestingly enough. Have a good one, Alex Croft. That sucks. I hope that comes out easy for you. Excuse me. This is bringing a lot of passengers over here to the college train station. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, this is still pretty bad, but this isn't as bad as it had been. So even though not many people are using this new ramp over here, it seems like this may be the combination of things that I have done here is relieving some of the overall congestion in the area. And that's good. That's what we want. Is this 3-lane? It is 3 lanes. Uh-oh. Oh, we lost a football game. Everybody's pissed. Look at how pissed everybody is. The wave of everybody being pissed. Crossroads and traffic. There's nothing wrong here. Fuck off. Alright, there's definitely a lot more traction on this new piece of highway that I put in, so that's good. Okay, good. That train station is getting some use, which is what I wanted. Oh, how are the helos doing? Tripling the overall tripling the funding for the helicopter line has doubled the amount of people that are using it. Silly boy. All right. Oh, I could put in tourist lines. Hot air balloon tours. Where can this fit? Nowhere that is immediately useful, unfortunately, but can put it in over here. That'll be fun. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, sightseeing bus depot. That's neat. Yay, look, hot air balloon. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to pan the camera down. All right. So it is about time for me to call it. Oh, thanks for everybody who came out. That was a lot of fun. This will be archived over on my YouTube channel in the stream archive playlist. So if there was something you wanted to catch again or anything like that, you can go see it over there. That's where all my stuff goes. So, you know, if you ever want to catch up, go there. Thanks for coming out, Zero Ran, Alex Croft, that guy. Had a lot of fun. This was a lot more fun than I actually expected a Cities gameplay to be. So without further ado here, I'll cut it over to BRB and end it for today. Thanks again. I'll catch you all next time.